let's start and then deal with this. All right. I'm Zach.
I'm Dan.
Oh shit.
Too good.
Keep going.
And welcome back to the daily life of college boys.
God, that's gonna be our intro every time. I'm Zach. I'm Dan. Oh shit.
Oh shit, I'm Ryan.
Oh shit.
Hey, we're so shit he didn't show up this episode. There's this guy named Ryan here. What the hell? Oh shit, was my favorite cast member. Oh, I forgot to turn the glasses on. There we go.
Alright.
Wait, turn them on the other setting.
This one?
Epilepsy warning, seizure warning.
No,
get
this
it.
is the epilepsy warning.
Oh jeez.
God, the camera can't even keep up with how
I
fast
might
it's
as well
going.
just, like, I'm gonna put, like, so many edits in this. Oh, disclaimer, epilepsy warning.
This is a PSA brought to you by the Daily Life of College Boys. Epilepsy. Bright flashing lights. You've been warned.
Yo, big major companies, you know, who to sponsor.
I'm just saying, you know, like... we can't.
Can't? Oh, shit.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, because then, like, I would have to go to the YouTube video settings and really, like, select this as, like, sponsored video. And, like, YouTube will automatically put, like, at the bottom, sponsored video. And, like, you can't put that away. It'll be there for the entire video.
What's us saying sponsored?
Yeah, sponsored video. Like, in the lower left-hand corner.
Yeah, no, I know the meme.
For, like, an hour, no one wants to look at that.
Nobody wants to see. Well, then again, we're going to be a podcast, so who knows if people are going to be watching our faces.
I mean,
You said that quite
I watch a
fast.
lot of video podcasts, but I just put them in a tab and forget about them and just listen to them. So,
Well,
yeah.
at least we have the video aspect, and people like the video aspect, I think. Because I know the Critical Mess we watch, I like it when they do the videos.
Oof, sorry about that.
What were we talking about?
What?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, right.
This is
Welcome
already
back, Daily Life High School Boys. Don't wait, shit.
High school?
College.
Welcome back to Daily Life of College Boys, where we tell you interesting stories about our interesting lives. We are on a pursuit to make our lives as interesting as possible. To share stories with you, the viewers. All zero. But if you have any suggestions to make our lives more interesting, let us know.
In the comment section below.
Please do.
Please do. No, I think it's actually a great way to start things, you know? You be like, welcome back to Daily Life of College Boys, and like, this is the show where we tell you interesting stories about our interesting lives, because we are on a pursuit to make our lives as interesting as possible. Because seriously, we are. Dan, are we not on a pursuit to make our lives as interesting as possible?
I want to counter for the amount of times we say interesting.
Interesting. No, we're not. We're not doing that. That's just this.
Ooh.
Oh, he's getting out his phone to start a counter.
Oh, my mom is calling me.
You know, I'm the editor for the video. You're asking me so many.
We're not doing counters. Don't worry. Don't worry
about
it's
it.
okay. It's
If you
okay.
want, I
Really,
can
all
put the
you can
counters
do
in.
Is you can cut the beginning till we have the intro, cut the end till we have a good ending, and then just let it go wrong.
Because you've asked me to put like 3 different counters, and we're just like, okay.
I just
counter
want
right
you to
here,
know-
counter
Counter
right here, counter right here.
Pretty much just counters covering the entire screen. You can't even see us.
If we do counters, I want you to know that the noise for the ding is gonna be the headshot noise from Counter Strike.
No.
It's gonna go
No.
ding. Yes.
I'm the one.
We should have a counter for every new counter we get.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Alright, anyways. So,
So today we are telling. What kind of stories are we telling today?
I guess
We said
semi-serious
Yeah.
stories. Hey,
I mean,
alliteration.
Semi-serious stories. I think that's the title of the video. Semi-serious stories.
Alright.
Honestly, I don't even. We should have a title like way we do it.
Daily,
Like,
Daily
ev-
Life of
every-
College Boys, episode 2, and then intro.
Like every title, like Daily Life episode 2, then the title should be like an alliteration of something stories.
that seems like a lot of. I think we're gonna run out of things fast.
That's true. We're gonna run. No, but it could be like serious, semi-serious stories too. You know what I'm saying? It's because then we can have it in like little playlists.
That seems unnecessarily complicated.
I'm just thinking.
He's complicating it.
Don't worry. We're just making things complicated. For
I
no reason.
know.
But if we do have serious stories, we're not gonna have serious stories as a group. They're all gonna be individual stories.
It'd be insane.
I mean, like,
So, yeah, I'm already thinking of like a weekly clip dump, like clips that aren't used, and then like a monthly clip dump for those clips that haven't been used in the weekly. Just
that'd be interesting.
for
Let's for now, before we start getting into technical, just work on actually getting the first video up.
All right.
Excuse me.
So, for this semi-serious stories, who would like to start?
Well, I'm still trying to figure out. I think I have.
You
one.
seem
I
the
think,
most prepared
but
for it.
You were more prepared than we were. We were prepared for some stupid stories.
Yeah, you were like, oh, what are we doing again? I'm just like, serious stories, and you're like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what we were doing today. Dan,
Yes.
I say this because I love you, but I will knife hand you and go full imitation Miss Kelly on you in 3 seconds.
Understandable. Have a great day.
Oh.
Me is making an incognito on our podcast.
I'm just gonna get my act together here.
Dan, what are you doing?
Getting my act together.
Dan, no, stop. You're changing your wardrobe, Dan. There's a contract. You can't change your...
This is a part of the wardrobe. I could go to the Chinese man version of this. Do you want to know what the Chinese man version of this is, Zach?
I feel like it's racist, Dan.
It's not. It's really not. It's really stupid, though.
I feel like it's still racist.
It's not. It's just based off of Asian school uniforms.
Is that not racist?
How? In what way is clothes racist? That's the title of this episode. In what way is clothes racist?
That's cultural appropriation, Dan.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna appropriate the fuck out of your culture.
Language, Dan. Language. So you have to bleep that out.
Yay, more work.
I call this the
Hey,
Chinese
I'll
man.
help you. I'll help you.
That's just it. This is. I just fold the collar inside. That's it.
I like how our cans are all like.
Yeah.
Doing good. I think we found a setup here.
Obviously, my camera should be stationed right here on the camera, but that there's no table there.
Oh yeah, stories.
I'll just move my can over here.
So, the perfectionist over here, everyone. If you're wondering what that crunching noise was,
That was here. Give that to me.
sweet, good. That's not.
Don't make ASMR out of this.
No, stop. If you don't know what that is, that's egg rolls.
Yeah, I got us egg rolls, but no one wants any, so
Because
rest in
we have
peace.
our non-denominational soda. Please sponsor us.
Oh, crap! Mine's facing the camera. Oh,
I don't care. I'm a whore for this, so just read
No,
that.
have the panda facing me.
Did you say panda?
Polar bear. Polar bear. I meant polar bear.
We haven't even done anything yet. Fuck.
Polar
What kind of bear was that?
Polar
We're
bear.
never letting you live that down.
I'm not. I'm gonna keep that in.
Of course, we keep all
Next
this.
time, next time we're gonna go to the Polar Bear Express and get some Chinese food. Took you guys a second there, didn't it?
I almost freaking died.
That's Dan's humor. All right, we're gonna.
The shortest podcast series.
No, this is the best podcast series.
Man dies on set.
Not clickbait.
Not
You know what? I'm gonna open us because we're already in a lighthearted mood. I don't think we're gonna be able to handle serious stories at this rate. I'm gonna open.
Wait. Serious
All
stories
right.
don't have to necessarily be a bad story.
Okay,
True.
I'm gonna spread.
We're gonna have an episode where we give dating advice too, aren't we?
Oof.
That'll be a funny
Oh,
episode.
Yeah, no, someone's gonna request them and be like, how do I get my girlfriend to like me?
How do I get my girlfriend to like me?
I'm gonna give you the short answer to that.
You already did it. If she's already your girlfriend, she already likes you.
Problem solved.
That's what I was gonna say, you know? Alright, now that we've covered the future, let's cover the past and tell some stories.
All right, I got a fucking classic. Sorry, I forgot we're a Christian Minecraft server.
No.
No, let's just, seriously, let's just actually, try and work on the
So-
swearing.
I was in Wal.
Dan and Zach's story.
No, this is me and my sister's story. And anytime I'm at a place and I'm getting stuff, my sister's like, I need stuff too. It was which harkens back to when me and my sister were kids, and like anytime one of us got one thing, the other was supposed to get something. It was really stupid. It was really annoying. But it comes to this point where I'm at Walgreens and my sister is with me, and it was about like a year ago. And we're walking towards the checkout aisle, and this is pretty busy for a Walgreens. And my sister's just like, can you buy me this drink? And I'm like, no, you don't need this drink. We have plenty of drinks at home. And she's like, come on, Dan, please. I mean, you know, Mom gives you money and stuff. Why can't you pay for me? It's your job to pay for me. And I just turn to my sister, look her dead in the eyes, and go, how dare you assume I'm communist? Or something. It was something involving communism. I've probably butchered this story already. But it equated to basically me yelling at my sister, I'm not paying for you, you pay for your fucking self. And then everyone in Walgreens just turned and looked at us, and after me screaming, I'm not a communist.
I didn't know this shirt had a pocket when I bought it.
What? I didn't even fucking see. Oh.
I didn't know this shirt had a pocket when I bought it. And I was like, I looked down and I was like,
you know, if you didn't notice it, I was about to start going. Alright, so
That was my entire story that I had for this
Dan,
podcast.
come on. Like, that was like a minute and a half.
Do you know how long we spent on the intro?
Well, that's going to literally be all of our podcasts.
I mean,
Half of it's stories, the other half of it is not.
yeah. As you can tell, we're goofballs.
Hey, it's fun being goofballs. It makes our lives interesting.
I never said that was a bad thing.
We need to bring bendy straws for next
No,
episode.
absolutely not.
Why not?
The only kind of straws we should have is like those crazy curly straws. That are called.
Ooh, okay, I can get behind that.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Alright, so Zach, do you have a story or?
I do. Mine's actually kind of a serious story, not a stupid, funny story. It's a story from my days rowing in high school or something like that.
Panda.
Look at that panda. Oh my gosh. Our logo has to have a panda now.
Oh, shut up. We're not doing that.
What? Why?
Because the joke.
Why shouldn't it be the boats though?
But
You know, our logo's gonna be a panda.
it's gonna be a panda. It's gonna be a panda in a scarf, like the polar bears. But with
Oh my
pandas.
god, that's our logo now.
He's holding a can of Pepsi because he's a panda,
No.
not a polar
absolutely
bear.
not. But like polar bears have scarves or something.
But-
Anyway, it's basically gonna be a panda.
Brought to you by Sam's Cola.
Hey, yeah, it's like
It's gonna be a panda, and it's gonna be like daily life of college.
it's like down the road when people are like.
That's
oh.
on the can.
No, it's like down the road when people are like, when we actually have like a big like subscriber base.
If
People are
honestly, if we have more than 10, I'll be happy.
yeah, people are gonna be like, why do they have a panda in a scarf as their like YouTube channel fucking
Logo.
yeah logo.
Obviously, you're not a real fan if you don't know the origins of Squubbly the panda.
Wait, what did you call him?
Squubbly.
Now he's got a name too.
Squubbly.
The
Yeah.
panda.
People are gonna be like, how'd they get that? And just be like, watch origin
Watch episode
What?
2.
origin
You're not-
story.
You're not an OG fan.
We can't even have OG fans because we don't have any fans.
Don't worry. I'm sure I'll just if I just send this link to all of my friends in high school.
Gosh.
Yeah.
We could have some people actually watching, even though they're just your friends, and then they'll send it to their friends, and then people will actually watch it, and we'll get
I mean,
known,
that's how
we'll be
some-
famous, and then people will be like, "Whoa, it's them!" We could be identified on the streets, Dan. We could walk down the streets doing our stupid antics, and they could be like, "Look at them! Their life is so interesting."
I'm gonna hear about this on the next podcast episode.
Alright.
Did Dan not get hit by a car? Find out next week on Daily Life of College Boys.
Alright, so
Oh, it's my detail story.
yeah, your rowing story.
So back in high school, I was a rower, big rower boy. Yeah, if you really want to know how much of a whore I am about this, look at this glass. This, like,
I got it for him for Christmas. It's got Coca-Cola
it's
on the
Coca-Cola,
side.
and it fits a can perfectly.
Hold on. Let me back to you.
Oof.
Yeah, there we go.
I need to stop saying oof.
Yeah, seriously. It fits a perfect can of Coke, and just,
Drop that.
Should I get the 2-liter out?
yeah, get the 2-liter out and tell a story. So, I was a rower, and I still am a rower. I row here at college, but we were at the boathouse I got to. Our team was doing really good that year. I was on the novice team that year, and so we got to. Damn, it's in front of your face.
He is Coca-Cola now.
Just leave it down. So it was our final race of the season. Really wasn't, but it was the final one that mattered to us. It was Northeast Regionals, and we've been training for a long time. And as a boat, we had come in unison. We were working in unison pretty well. We were. If you guys don't know what rowing is and how it works, it's 8 guys in a boat that need to be in perfect unison in order to move the boat as fast as they possibly can. So we've been training for a while, and the people on our boat, there was this one kid in our boat, right? And this guy was a tank,
Oh.
He was really big and strong, but he didn't have technique. So, he was literally a tank. He could keep going, it was really strong, but he was as elegant as a tank. So, yeah, right? And we had a qualifying race, and we had a final race, and we were at a qualifying race. Now, 8 guys in one boat, in underwear, it's pretty gay. But,
Yeah, we.
if they made a rowing anime, it would be. And that scares me. Alright, but, we were the team to beat, really, at that race, at that point in time, because we had been doing really good. And it's a 2,000 meter race, so a 2-kilometer race. So what they do is, it's like in the Olympics, they line up all the boats in a row, and the gun goes off, and we all go at the same time, and first person at the end, wins, like a normal race. So, when the gun goes off, we are first out of the blocks, basically. We are ahead, we got a good lead, and we're flying, We have the outside lane, just where there's no turns, so it doesn't matter. But, we're going. We're hauling ass, right?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
We're hauling. We're hauling ass!
Oh! Hauling ass!
We're out of there, and as soon as we get, no more than 200 meters into the race, the big guy, the tank of our boat, catches a crab. Now,
What?
now that I know you guys don't understand what that means. So when you're rowing, you have the oar in front of you, and it's attached over here, right? You're going. You're going, right? And if the oar gets caught underwater, and you're not able to get out of the water, it's called catching a crab. And what happens is the oar will hit you and go behind you.
Oof.
So you can't row anymore. It's dragging along, and you gotta stop the boat to fix it. Now, what's really funny is sometimes, if you catch a crab, the oar can come up, get under your arms right here, and actually eject you out of the boat. We just call them ejector crab. Those things are funny as heck to see. Funniest thing to see ever, right? But no, it was a normal crab. So we had to stop our boat completely to get this oar out of the water. We went from first by a length to dead last. And this is against 8 boats.
Oof.
First to last. So we were upset. We were not happy campers. Some of us were like, we want to blame him. It's his fault. Others were like, it's over. We lost.
And what were you like, Zach?
And a bunch of other people in the boat, not all of us, not just me, we didn't want to give up. And eventually, after a good 5 seconds, the other people in the boat knew that they didn't want to give up either. So, one kid called out from the boat and says, "Race isn't over. Keep pulling." And what we did is we kept rowing. we got back at it. We fell back, but we wanted this race, so we fought and fought. We picked it back up from dead last by like 2 boat lengths, and we fought our way forward in the qualifier until we made it to 3rd place. We missed 2nd place by 0.05 seconds. So we were 3rd in the qualifier. But 3rd in the qualifier means we get to go to the finals, which is the next day. So next day comes, and we're all gathered around, you know? It's just us 8. The eight of us. We're sitting together. And we was like, and we were talking about what happened the day before. We said we stumbled yesterday. We fell, but we fought our way back up. So let's take that intensity and that drive and bring it with us to this next race. You know, rowing has been our lives. So rowing takes up 50% of our life. It's school to practice, sleep, school, practice, you know? So this was a really big deal for us. Every race is a big thing for us. That's what we've been training for. That's what we've been spending our life to do. So we got out in the water, and we knew that we were going to win this race. No matter what, we were going to win this race. We owed it to ourselves.
We were gonna win this race.
So when we were out there,
You pulled out your 1911s and
no,
you
the
shot
cocks in
holes
the back
in
of
all
the boat, pressed the red button, and a 50 caliber machine gun popped out in the front of the boat, and all of us pulled out 2 ARs and just sprayed down. No, I'm kidding.
Classic.
Spray and pray.
Say hello to my big friend.
We went into that race that was our fastest race we ever did, and we won that race. Now, if anybody's a track sprinter, they know what a sprint race is. You know, winning by a second is a lot. You know, we won by 9 seconds that race. That's 3 boat lengths. My dad got a great picture. It was our boat, water, their boats.
If you send that to, if you actually like get a hold of the picture, I'll edit that in.
That'd be cool. I think I still have it on my phone. And I think, you know, what the cool thing you can see about that story is, if you work hard towards something, I know it's gonna be cliche. So what? Cliches are cliche for a reason. You know, they're true. You know, it's how they become a cliche. If you're working hard enough towards something, and you really want to achieve something, and you just give it your all, even if you stumble, if you fall, if you fail, if you mess up, if you have the strength to pick yourself up and keep going, you'll still come out on top. So it's not over even if you trip. You still have a chance. And that's my serious story for the day.
That was a very serious yet inspiring story. I'm not sure if the microphone picked that up, but so I guess we went from stupid funny, like funny serious, and
There's
then
no way that was funny serious. That was just stupid funny.
okay,
I mean, what do you expect from Dan? Do you expect any less?
and then we went to neutral serious. Now, kind of have a sad serious.
All right.
All right,
How prepared should we be?
like.
So, the screen becomes gray. The sound of rain falls into the background.
This is actually a nightmare I had
Ooh,
from receiving an injury that I got from screwing around with one of my friends. Okay, so basically what happened is that I saw the mark on my arm. I'm not sure.
Wrong way. Wrong way.
Oh, well, it's like right here, and I have like a little scar because, like, when I was younger, I went over to my friend's house, and he's got a lot of trees around his house, and we were just raking off sticks from tree limbs, just past time because we were bored, and I picked up this especially thick stick, and you know how like those like little stubs that are still left on
Yeah. I don't know.
thick stick.
shut up.
Was it thick with 2 C's or 3 C's?
How many C's was it, Ryan?
Ryan, how many C's?
How many C's?
How many
was it?
C's? How many C's? Ryan, how many C's?
How many C's?
How many C's?
How many C's was it, Ryan?
Ryan, how many C's was it, Ryan?
Ryan, how many
Ryan.
C's? How many C's is Ryan? Ryan.
Ryan, you have to answer.
Is this a thick stick?
With 3 C's? Or 2 C's? Or is this a thick stick with a CK?
This is where he pauses and just stops the podcast. We stop being friends. He locks his
I'm
head
gonna
in
say
his
this right now. Volume warning.
Oh no. Oh no, Dan, what have we done?
Let's see how we're positioned right now.
Oh boy.
Dan, I'm scared. Dan, hug me, I'm scared.
What? I will end both of you.
Take a big sip. It might be your last.
I'm seeing my life flash before my eyes!
Okay.
Alright.
Back to my story.
Back to your story. But how many C's was it?
THICK.
Rip.
Understand.
Have a great day.
Anyways, back to the story. So, I had a dense limb. Shut up. With stubs still on the stick.
Would you say it's
Shut up. I will end you.
Okay, don't move.
Anyways.
rips?
So, basically,
Was it a sticky stick?
so, basically what I was doing was I was just breaking off those stubs. And I was almost done with the stick. It just had like a few left, and I wanted to break it off. So I turned the stick upside down, and I just put my hand against it to snap it off.
Yeah.
And so I holding the stick with this hand, and I'm trying to just push it off, but my hand slipped, and the stub penetrated into my arm.
Oh, jeez, that hurts, dude.
And so
Whoa.
So you're telling me this thick stick penetrated
Shut up!
you?
And so I didn't really think of any of it because I went up and I went back down because hey, I missed. And so my friend Nathaniel, he's like, "Hey, Ryan, look at your arm." And I just go, "Oh, that's muscle I'm looking at."
Oh.
Yeah. So muscle, blood, lots of hurt, and a few rubbing alcohol tissues later. It stung. I didn't have to go to the ER.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Dang.
And it was kind of funny because my parents were actually wondering, should he go to the ER? And my mom was like, he's gonna need stitches. And my dad's like, he'll be fine. And so
Can't
literally,
really get stitches on
You know-
a wound like that.
and so guess what we did with it?
Shoved a bunch of gauze in it and wrapped it up.
Just put a simple band-aid on it.
Really?
Ow, it stings.
Just a.
Yeah, no, really, just a band-aid.
But actually, though, a wound like that, you can't stitch up.
And so, no, and my mom even called, like, ER, and she's like, I'm not sure whether he should have to come in or not. And, like, even they said, oh, no, he should be fine. It's just a band-aid.
Really should just been a
Regular
gauze
ass
wrapped up
Band-Aid.
Nah. And so, basically, it healed over time. It looks like an eagle from, like, a certain point.
Yeah.
You know, it absolutely doesn't.
Boy, like, there's...
It looks like the letter
I like how
Y.
it's right over a vein
No,
as
if
well.
yeah, no, no, but like if you look at it from like where I'm looking, it looks like a fucking eagle. Okay. Boy, it's my
Sure.
story. Did I interrupt him? Did I interrupt you? No.
Shoot, terrible people, Dan.
Exactly.
Destroyed.
Dang.
I get bad
Sorry, dude. Actually, that was That was mean. I shouldn't interrupt you when you're telling a good story like that.
Yeah, Zach.
You're no exception, Dan.
You would
You-
fucking kill me if I did that, though.
You didn't even. I at least apologize, Dan. Come on.
Yeah, you had to interrupt with, "Oh, how thick was the stick?"
I will not apologize for that at all.
Well, I guess we're losing members.
We're kicking
Anyways,
Ryan
Not
out of the
gonna be-
podcast.
uh,
We're gonna murder him and take his microphones.
microphones, yes, plural. This is
Well,
multiple.
there's 2 of these here. Yes. Can't you tell?
So basically, onto the story.
We're all
basically,
wearing
He's not done with the story, Dan.
Sorry. I'm an idiot.
And so later that night when I went to bed, I don't know why, I had probably the worst nightmare I've ever had in my life, and I could probably still say, I can still say that today. Basically, it was a dream when I was 3 years old, and we were back in Jersey where I was born, and I was just going to school. I was walking to school since we lived really close to it, and in the middle of the dream, I get snuck up behind, and I fell unconscious through chloroform. Okay.
Does this smell like chloroform to you?
And so, and like this is weird because it's in a dream, and
Yeah.
so I wake up in the dream, and my body is stripped naked. Okay, I'm 3 years old in my dream. Okay, now
Kinky.
shut up. And so I wake up to what I know today as bad man or bad people. Okay, so and using my brain that I have today, not when I was younger, I figured out, this could be considered a rape or a sex slave kind of scenario, and it was
That's why I said kinky.
bless you.
Bless you.
Oh gosh,
This is the worst day ever.
Dan!
I don't know what to do. Do you have tissues?
Abort! Abort mission!
Mission failed. We'll get
Stand by! You can literally just cut that out, Dan. Dan! Go, Dan. Go as fast as the wind.
You can't just wipe it.
That's disgusting. We'll cut that out. You gotta think of this as like a radio show. You gotta keep talking, constant talking. There can't be any silent moments. You gotta think of it that way.
Well, if we're waiting for Dan to come back, why talk?
Well, what if you had this in as just us being stupid as heck? Hi, you blinked first, I win.
I was twitching my eye.
You blinked. Hi.
Staring contest.
Damn time can stop. 3, 2, 1, done. Alright,
Crisis averted 3 times over.
great.
Okay.
Back to your story. You have a dream.
Yes, so basically I was gonna be sold as a sex slave. 3 years old, child, naked. Alright, anyways. And basically they were going to test out their merch before they sold it.
Dude, this is a messed up story.
I know,
It's a messed up dream.
I know. That's why I said it's the worst nightmare I've ever had.
Adult content warning.
So, basically, they had me pinned, and obviously, as a rebellious child would, try to fight back.
Dang straight.
Alright, now, 3 years old, don't really have a lot of strength nor power compared to a fully grown adult. Okay? So obviously I thrashed as much as I could, and to make me stop, took a knife, stabbed me right in the same spot. Okay? And that's when I woke up. And I looked at my arm. Just like, that is scary name.
Can you imagine? No, seriously, can you imagine being in a dream, and let's say it's a normal dream. You're in the kitchen, and you're making some food. You just accidentally cut your hand with a knife, and then waking up and finding a scar on your hand in the exact same place that you cut yourself with a knife that you didn't have before.
I've had a dream like that.
Well, yeah, but like
Waking up with a scar you never had before?
no, but a scar that you never had that you got in the dream.
I've had that happen, but it's with bruises.
I wake up and I wake up with weird bruises, probably just from like I don't know, rolling into the wall,
yeah.
something like that. But like, do you know how creepy that'd be? Like, imagine like not like a small scar. Like you wake up and like I don't know, maybe it's a dream and you get stabbed. You know, for some reason you get stabbed and then you wake up and you have like a stab wound that's a scar. Like, how weird and crazy would that be? That'd be a cool movie too.
What?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
a scar
it
you
would be.
didn't have?
A scar you didn't have.
Yeah, I've had that before.
That doesn't happen though. The point is that you can't. It's impossible.
It's happened to me.
So you've been like, my arm's fine. You go to bed. Why is there a scar? You know, like a very noticeable big scar. I don't believe you.
I've got plenty of nightmares to tell.
No.
Why?
No.
That's really fucked.
No, nightmare. I'm sure you get scars in nightmares, but like where you wake up and the nightmare was. The point is, the nightmare was.
You had a
real.
nightmare, you got a wound in the nightmare. You wake up and you have the scar that you didn't have before you had the nightmare.
Yes.
Yes.
That doesn't happen.
It does.
It literally can't.
It happens to me.
I don't believe you. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. You don't get scars
Nothing.
overnight.
Nothing is impossible, my friend.
In order to have a scar, you must have a wound. Have that wound then heal improperly to get a scar. You don't get scars overnight.
That's where you're wrong, buddy.
Help me out here, Dan.
Listen, alright, I believe fairies can kill you. You shouldn't bring me into this conversation.
We've got the nut job, we've got the perfectionist here, and we got the neutral kind.
I'm not a perfectionist. How am I a perfectionist?
That is a good question. How is he a
How am I a
perfectionist?
perfectionist?
Like,
He just dresses really nice.
Not like perfectionist, but like I guess the professional.
I would agree.
There, yep.
Yeah, I do try to be professional.
Even your watch screams, I swear to God, I work for a bank.
That's a really good line.
I swear to God, I work for a bank.
Give me attention.
Gosh darn it! I swear, like you're what?
Getting mugged in an alleyway, I swear to God, I work for the bank.
Even your watch screams, I swear to God, I work for a bank. Oh my God.
Even your watch screams, I have a job at least.
That's all I can say for you two. Do you have a job? Do you have a career
Yes.
currently?
Yes.
You're getting paid salary.
Yes.
What?
Voice acting.
Dan, you got us there. He's got us there, Dan. He beat us in the game of life.
I get paid for using my voice.
Would you like to retire at the highest states or the lowest states? I don't remember what they're called in the game of life.
Oh, there was Millionaire, and then there was the normie, scrub, like, whatever ending.
Me and Dan will protect you from the normies.
Re. Hey, you said he's not allowed to say re. You never told me I'm not allowed to say re. You only said I'm not allowed to say that one thing that I keep saying. That one.
Oh no!
We've had to loop around for Zach. Oof. Fuck! I've done goofed
And then
it!
you swore!
We have found exploits in our own rules. From this podcast on, no oof, no re,
No swearing.
no
We're
swearing.
gonna try.
Try best not to.
Our three simple rules.
We're gonna try to not be as cringy as possible in the way we conduct ourselves.
I have to say one thing though. I'm not a big fan of the camera format because I keep focusing on how I look rather than paying attention to stories and where the microphone is.
Well,
That's your problem.
That is my problem.
when we increase production.
But that is
value.
also 1/3 of the podcast's problem.
But it is 1/3 of the podcast problem. You know what? It's gonna be awkward at first, Dan. That's how everything starts. Then we'll get a good camera, like your camera, because we already have a camera. Then we'll do this. Make sense? Gameplay.
Understandable.
That's not how you.
Uno, dos, tres, catortes!
College.
Could have said daily life of college boys.
Good boys!
One more time.
On three, daily life of college boys. 1, 2, 3.
Daily
Life of
life of
college boys.
Oh my god, I hate myself so much. That was the cringiest thing you've ever done. This was more cringy than the re and the oof.
Roof.
I was about to say the thing I'm not allowed to say. That's how I'm going to refer to it from now on. But I will designate whether it's Minecraft or Roblox, even without saying it.
Ooh! Question for. I didn't say oof, I said ooh.
You just said.
I
You want to razzle dazzle? I'll razzle dazzle.
thought of a question
The question.
for.
He has a question. Question
for-
time.
For our viewers. Speaking of Roblox and Minecraft, which do you guys prefer?
No, we're not asking that question. We're not dealing with these. We're not pandering to that audience. Okay.
Alright.
If you-
Legitimate question, though. What is your favorite kind of sandwich?
Ooh, that's something that we could. If you could bring one sandwich with you to a deserted island, what sandwich would you bring? This is a very important question. It's a very important question because we got a lot about.
There is plenty of water, so if it is a spicy sandwich, don't worry.
Now, like, he's got to think about the bread. What kind of bread's gonna last well? Or like, if you put a lot of.
Okay, don't think about that. Just what's your favorite sandwich?
No, but there's more things that go into it because you have the desert island part.
Okay, no,
Like,
just
there's mayonnaise, and mayonnaise is gonna get bad
Alright,
after a
anyways,
day 'cause
you're
of
on the-
heat.
you're on the island and literally like you'd be like, okay, so I know you're on the island and be like, I'm allowed one single perfect sandwich in my image. And then, like you say it, and then when you're done you're just like, bringeth to me and it's in your hands. So Dan, what would be your perfect sandwich in your eyes? Zach or me?
Wait, hold on. Now we gotta understand, like, what is our definition of a sandwich? Like,
Are we really gonna go there?
could I have a Kate Upton sandwich? Like,
A what?
a Kate Upton sandwich?
Like with Kate Upton in it.
Yes.
I'll order that sandwich any time of the week.
Anything that's between two pieces of bread.
So I could have a Kate Upton sandwich.
Anything between two pieces of bread.
So could I put multiple sandwiches in my sandwich?
Anything between two pieces of bread.
So what you're saying is that I could put spaghetti in my sandwich.
Two pieces of bread,
I
Dan.
actually have done that before.
The spaghetti sandwich, yeah, I've done it before too.
That's
It's bad.
Alright, that's also called a
It's
meatball sub.
bad.
Anyways.
No, it's got the noodles
Oh,
in it
the
too.
Noodles. Meatball subs don't got noodles, dude. Now, does a sub count as a sandwich though?
Yeah.
But it doesn't.
What?
A sub isn't a sandwich.
Because there's a sub sandwich?
No, because a sandwich is defined as two pieces of bread. A sub is one piece of bread.
A sandwich can be defined as using at least one
No.
piece
No,
of
I'm
bread.
serious. A sub roll isn't a sandwich. That's why it's called a sub, because it's a piece of bread. It's one roll that they cut not in half, but they make a slit, which they then put the meat and cheese and all the other veggies into it. So, it's not a sandwich,
Two pieces of bread.
but it's one.
Okay.
So sub is one.
So sandwich is defined anything between two pieces of bread. I can take this glass.
You heard it
put-
here. A sub roll isn't a sandwich.
You can take this, put it between two pieces of bread, and boom, it's considered a sandwich.
Okay, so I could have a Kate Upton sandwich.
So
Anything between.
But
why do we
yes
call
or no?
Alright.
Yes.
Good question that I actually have from an old friend of mine. He doesn't even watch this. I already have his question in. Why do we call burgers burgers? Why not beef sandwiches?
We haven't even answered.
We haven't even answered one question, Dan. We need to do one thing at a time.
Because we have chicken sandwiches, but why do we have burgers?
Well, because
Just-
burgers were designed.
No,
Alright, you know what?
stop. We're gonna do sandwich question first. Dan, what's your perfect sandwich?
You better say Kate Upton sandwich.
Oof. You know what? I'm gonna say. I'm gonna.
Imagine you're building it like you're at Subway. Just be like, I want this, this, this on it.
But
I'll have
this
a
came
lark-
up to this option.
I'll have a Larkin Love.
A what?
She's my favorite porn star. I'll just have 2 slices of bread over her titties. That counts as a sandwich, does it not?
He's not wrong. It counts.
Completely ruined this entire ordeal. I'm sorry, but I'm really not.
Do I get an answer?
But no, I mean, I don't know, roast beef and
I
provolone.
won't answer Kate Upton sandwich.
Give your answer.
Or Jennifer Lloyd. Okay. A fully stocked and fueled yacht sandwich.
That's just fucking cheating.
I don't want to be off the island.
You know what? Here, how about this? To not, bullshit with that. Sandwich is defined as something between 2 pieces of bread that you have to finish eating.
Oh, finish eating Kate Upton.
You have to consume it.
One person will last you a long time.
Whoa, dude.
It's pretty
That's
fucked.
messed up.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
You have to eat it within that one day.
Ooh.
There.
Can't even have leftovers. Rip.
No. Just be like guaranteed you're rescued the next day. Just
You have to physically consume it. You have to chew it. Like, all right, so like, no BSing like a sandwich. No, none of this loophole.
All right, then what's your
yacht.
selection then, Ryan?
What, you go first. What's your selection of sandwich?
now I'm on the spot. Anyways, actually, let's see here. Let's put some buffalo chicken,
Good
On
choice. Good choice.
buffalo chicken boneless wings.
Oh, gotta get them boneless ones.
Okay. Let's see here. With some pepper jack cheese. Let's see here. Some ketchup. Put some Chick-fil-A nuggets in there.
Really, it is a sandwich.
And then let's see here.
I'd like to see him eat this in one sitting.
Put American cheese.
I do agree. American cheese is the cheese to go on sandwiches.
And then on top of the American cheese, Swiss cheese. Okay. Okay. And then 1 loaf of bread, but that's not it. And then that's it.
Now, is it toasted?
You're not gonna toast your sandwich?
It's a lot of cheese.
All right. So
So-
I'm a very simple man.
Now, if you make your sandwich like literally 10 stories tall,
You eat that one day. All right.
that's fine.
Turkey, ham, American cheese, roast beef, lettuce, tomato, cucumbers,
Oh crap! I forgot cucumbers and lettuce. Damn.
and one sandwich. Double decker
I'm about
on toasted wheat.
to Slav this entire sandwich up.
Ooh, Dan's sandwich is gonna be interesting.
All right, so I was thinking I was gonna go with the classic Dan sandwich of like
Dan,
provolone.
If I didn't say American cheese,
Something
American
like
cheese,
that.
American cheese on mine.
I'm
Hey,
more of
no,
a
you can't go
provolone
back.
guy.
I can. Bet.
I didn't go back to mine, so you can't go back.
Too bad. There's American cheese on my sandwich now. And bacon.
Why is this an argument? Stop it!
There's American cheese and bacon.
You're tearing me apart, Zachary!
You're tearing me apart, Dan! I did not hit
hit
her!
her.
I did
No.
not! It's not true!
Oh, hi,
Oh, hi,
doggy.
Mark.
All right.
You're a Sandy Rich.
So, anyways, I
made
think
that joke earlier.
I'm gonna go with the most unhealthy of all of these sandwiches, the ever classic Slavic butter broad.
What's a Slavic butter broad?
So,
Is
take
it a broad between 2 pieces of bread?
no, shut.
That's been covered in butter.
Dan.
Large slice of black bread. Right? Cheese. Doesn't matter what cheese. I'd personally prefer provolone. That's just me. Fuck you.
What?
Getting man with his popcorn.
Language.
German sausage. Whole German sausage.
Ooh.
Put on some butter.
Okay.
Then the rest of
That's
the
where
bread.
the broad comes from.
Yeah. And that's
Did they
it.
serve that at the pub we went to?
It's not a whole. Wait, what?
The pub we went to.
No, that is a thing that I found on YouTube. However, it's usually like a
okay.
piece of a German sausage, and then like on the small piece of bread with cheese, and then a big slab of butter on it.
Dan likes his big sausages.
And butter. Buttery sausages. Take that as you will.
I love buttery sausages.
Dan, it's gonna be taken the wrong way, Dan.
Like it wasn't before. Man, I love big German wieners.
You're making it worse for yourself, Dan.
I'll dig myself a grave for the sake of comedy. I want that to go on my grave.
Here lies Dan. He likes big German wieners.
No, I think he says I'll take myself to the grave for the sake of comedy. I think that's what he wanted on his tombstone. Or did you want the wieners thing?
It's one of those two, or I will also accept.
Just straight. I'm gay.
No.
Oh gosh. Dan, just say it.
Hi, I masturbate to anime girls. Will you be my friend?
Did you bring your wallet? You should show the wallet.
Oh shit! I didn't bring a wallet.
That's a story for another day.
That is a story for
That's a
next
story
week.
For another day.
It's my car, so it'll take forever to get to it.
It's a story for another day.
We've been recording for an hour and a half.
I think we've recorded enough.
I don't think so.
All right, let's keep going.
Another like.
We gotta figure out a good way to transition.
All right, so
things.
like instead of just doing some ridiculous thing to survive on an island for a day, let's say you walk into the greatest sub shop in the world. What is the sandwich of your pick?
I already told you.
Just
Honestly,
already
my
that?
favorite sandwich is a Subway melt, which is turkey ham, American cheese, bacon. I always eat extra bacon, extra cheese, and then I put lettuce, tomato, cucumbers on it in a good, wheat, toasted.
You know what?
Sounds really good.
No, actually, you know what I'd like for a sandwich?
What?
Just a classic ham and cheese sandwich.
That wouldn't be so bad.
There's nothing bad about that. I think that's a great thing to do.
Ooh, you know what's
I
pretty
just wish
solid?
that our sandwich place was freaking better than it was. Can't get a good sandwich at the freaking.
I don't think it's that bad.
All right, it's good if you get the sliced wheat bread though.
Really?
Yeah. So the interesting is they serve sliced wheat there. It's a bread option, not just the sub rolls, and it's a lot better. I'm serious. You can also, tell them about our school and be like, hey, promote our school, but do we want them to know about our school?
Yeah,
No.
we argued against it.
Yeah, I remember that. No.
We are.
I mean,
Yeah.
really, if like we're gonna be sharing this with our friends, like they're gonna post in the comments against our will, wherever we go.
Yeah,
We are
probably.
at a anonymous location.
We don't go to college. This is just our
This
house.
is just our house, and we make you think we go to college, or we've already
This-
been to college.
This has been one room in the house that we've made to look like a dorm room, but multiple dorm rooms. You're gonna see us in all these different dorm rooms. I want you to know I've broken the fourth wall of the podcast. This is actually a house.
Dan, not yet, Dan.
We're gonna give you a tour one day. No, we won't. It's gonna be great. The best
It's
part
not
is.
like we live in a prison or anything.
Oh, that's a good reference.
We're good now.
We,
I'm sorry,
we,
guys. They gave it away.
we live in a jail.
We're in prison.
We're prisoners.
It's a dick.
See, look, we they once a month they allow us to do like something we want to do. So we're like, hey, we want to do this.
All right, no, just both of you, just shut up. We are in college. That's why it's Daily Life of College Boys. We do college things. We're students. We're getting degrees, and it sucks.
We're just.
College is
You
a
made that
hassle.
sound so made up. You're like, we do things.
Listen, we're on the pursuit to make our lives interesting. That's why we're here.
We're methodical liars, and everything we tell you is a lie.
I never lie.
I never freeze.
try not to lie. It's in my creed. It's in my core values.
Iki's the way.
Mortal sins. Don't you dare.
Dating this podcast.
Don't you dare bring that meme into here.
Show you the way out.
Ah. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna slap you.
Alright, so I actually think that probably do that for a bit. I'll probably get
I was thinking about going to sleep at 7 p.m. earlier.
You really were, dude. It's not. It's like 10:40 almost. It's 10:30, like 6.
I know, and I've consumed a fair amount of Coca-Cola.
Right.
Or, sorry, nondescript
Oh,
cola.
Nondescript soda.
The panda one.
I did the thing I was in the line to do.
What?
We're gonna edit that out.
What?
He read. He said read.
Yeah, I did. Plus with the special sound.
Oh, we need to put WD-40 on your shirt.
No.
Yeah.
Spritzy underneath.
You know how old this fucking chair is?
Yeah, we can
We have
improve it.
WD-40 for it.
It's older than you.
I think not only like we should also like have a story about our college life, and then I guess we can talk about college life in general sometimes.
I don't do enough homework.
No,
There
Dan
you
doesn't
go.
do enough homework at all. I do my homework. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
He's such a good boy. Look at him keeping his GPA up so he can go flying.
I don't want to fly, Dan.
You're flying in a different kind of flying. So if you use a subtle reference. Haha. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for thank youing.
Okay, anyway. Thank you for watching the Daily Life of College Boys podcast, where we are on a pursuit to make our lives as interesting as possible for your enjoyment and for our own enjoyment as well. If you have any suggestions for things for us to do to make our lives interesting, stories you'd like to hear, or things you'd like us to do so we can tell you stories, please let us know in the comments section below. And have a good evening, I guess.
Any other
I think that's a good
comments?
I love you.